Secure 65 health plans where seniors thrive.
Secure65 Health Plans Podcast. Medicare and government employees, what they don't tell you about your coverage. Hi, I'm Moné Swann, and welcome to Secure65 Health Plans, where seniors thrive. Truth is told, and the confusion, it stops here. This podcast goes out to all employees of the government. Yes, we read the comments, and we had some great questions about Medicare and government workers from Robert Cutler. So today, we're going deep and dedicating today's podcast on Medicare and government employees to you. Now, if anyone else has a topic they want to know more about, please email us. Add your question to the comments or just call us. We will get your questions answered as quickly as possible. Let's get started with the first question. Moné, I'm a retired government worker. I have a pension and a great group plan. Why do I need Medicare? Phew, buckle up, because whether you worked for the city, the state, or Uncle Sam himself, there are a lot of moving parts that aren't always made clear. So let's talk about what you have, what you don't, and how Medicare fits into your retirement strategy. Oh, and spoiler alert, long-term care is not included. So let's get into it. Question number 1, if I get Medicare, will I lose my group plan? Well, answer is not necessarily. Most employers or retirement plans work as secondary coverage once you enroll in Medicare. But here's the catch. Some plans require you to enroll in Medicare Part B to remain eligible. If you don't, you could lose your group coverage entirely or find yourself footing 80% of medical bills that Medicare would have covered. Always check with your plan administrator and then call us. We'll help you decode the fine print. Now, question number 2. Do I need Part B if my employer plan is still active? Answer, depends. If you're still actively working and have a group plan with more than 20 employees, you might not need Part B right away. But if you're retired, the plan often becomes secondary and expects you to carry Part B. Skip it and you'll pay penalties for life. Now, we can help you decide the right enrollment time for your unique situation, so call us. Question number 3, what happens to my spouse's coverage if I make changes? Answer, great question. If your spouse is on your retiree health plan, dropping it or making changes might affect their access too. So in some cases, if you go all in on Medicare and drop the plan, your group plan, your spouse may have to get individual coverage or even go uninsured until they become Medicare eligible. So before you make any changes, schedule a strategy call. We'll review options for both you and your spouse. Question number 4, is my pension affected by enrolling in Medicare? Well, the answer is no. Medicare enrollment doesn't touch your pension income. What can change are your premium reimbursements or HRA contributions that your retirement system might offer. Some employers give you a monthly credit if you enroll in Medicare, but you guys, not always. So don't guess, get informed. Question number 5, will Medicare cost me more? Well, the answer is maybe. Part B has a premium. Most people pay $185 a month in 2025, but if your group plan premiums are high, a Medicare Advantage plan may actually save you money. For some, Medicare Plus and supplemental plan or Advantage plan gives better benefits, lower out-of-pocket costs, and extras like dental, vision, and gym memberships. So let's run the numbers together and see what fits your best needs. So give us a call. Question number 6, what if I move or my plan changes in the future? Answer, If you're on a group plan tied to a specific region or provider network, moving even to a different county can mean you're out of network. Medicare Advantage plans also vary by zip code. Some employer-sponsored Medicare Advantage plans are limited in availability, so flexibility matters. We'll help you compare your options by region so you're not left uncovered after a big move. Now let's talk about long-term care. Here's where things get real, you guys. Government health plans, even the best of ones, do not include long-term care coverage. Medicare doesn't either. So when someone asks me, why doesn't my retirement plan cover this? I say, because it was designed for today's health needs, not tomorrow's aging reality. You might be rocking your retirement now, but what happens if you need help bathing, dressing, managing your medication, or have a stroke, or get a dementia diagnosis? Assisted living and memory care costs an average of $7,000 to $10,000 a month, and in-home care about $35 an hour for a nurse or aide, and that adds up fast. So if your plan doesn't cover it and Medicare doesn't cover it, you need a long-term care plan. Now, it can be as low as $100 a month if you're under 65 and healthy, or you can use a one-time lump sum from your IRA or your 401k to fund a hybrid policy that covers both life insurance and care. And don't forget, as long as your money is sitting in that 401k, it's still exposed to market volatility. Remember 1987, Black Monday, or the 2008 financial crisis? Many retirees lost up to half of their savings. Now, don't wait until your options are limited. Often long-term care coverage only goes up to age 80 on the hybrid policies, including life insurance, and 85 when it's created with an annuity. Most importantly, the time to secure care is before you need it. Okay? So when should you talk to us? Right now. Why? Well, number one, because there are two requirements to qualify for long-term care. Number one is being able to pay for it, and number two is being able to qualify for it physically. Now, number two, because the window to make changes, avoid penalties, and create real security is time sensitive. We answer the hard questions, give clear answers, and help you make informed, pressure-free decisions. And if you don't understand your government plan, well, we do. We've helped postal workers, city clerks, teachers, fire chiefs, and federal agents build Medicare strategies that work with their retirement and not against it. Okay, you guys, that's it for today's podcast on Medicare and government employees. Thanks for joining me on today's Secure 65 Health Plans. If you're a public servant or retiree with questions about Medicare or long-term care, this is your safe place. Call me, email me. Let's talk before your window closes or you get a hit with any penalties. We are here for you. And as always, stay informed, stay protected, and always stay golden. Love you guys. Bye.
Secure 65 Health Plans, where seniors thrive.